The Inner West Conformist is brought to you by Erskineville Hula Classes. Are you angry at the world? Is your hair dyed green, purple or pink? Is your fringe cut too short? Then come and try hula. Beginner classes every Wednesday 7 p.m. at the Erskineville Town Hall.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Inner West Conformist.
Morning.
Or good afternoon, whichever
It's not morning.
It might be.
Yeah, it is.
We're time neutral.
It's like the northern part of Europe. Isn't that like, it can be 2 a.m. and it's like bright, sunny day?
Yeah,
You know, is that in Finland or something?
but the time is different.
Time is money. That's what my dad used to tell me after whipping me every morning. Time is money. Time is money. Fucking go have a shower.
This is the same dad who dressed as Bruce Willis.
McClane. John McClane. Detective John McClane to you, mate. Fucking watch yourself. There's the first fuck. Hi.
So, okay,
Hello.
if you've got anything to say, say it now. Because if you don't, I mean, hopefully you do. It'd be a good time to say it.
That's how fed up you are.
Well,
Where are you at? Honestly, where are you at in the brain at the moment? Where are we? Are we in the middle of it? Or are we on the right, to the left? Or...
Well, I'm not angry. Well, I'm angry.
Now,
I'm
there's
always
a tone.
angry. I'm always angry. Okay, walking up here,
Uh-oh.
garden solar lights.
Hang on. Is this a character from Star Wars?
Yeah.
Garden what?
Garden solar lights. You know the little lights that
Oh,
you get in the garden?
I thought you said garden solo lights.
No, solar. Solar.
Solar.
Solar
Yes, the way of
lights.
the future.
Yeah. Well,
Mm,
they're not.
right.
The shit.
What
But
hurts about garden solo lights?
Just down the road from here, there's a garden and it's got loads of them in. And do you know what? It offers no light.
So, like...
They're meant to offer a light. That's the point. But they don't.
I see what you mean. So, yeah, when you walk past the garden, you're like, that's not lighting up anything.
Yeah, it throws light
If you're
about
an ant...
an inch. Yeah.
It'll be like you're in Times Square. But
What's-
for a
yeah.
human, yeah.
So that's annoyed me in the past.
Imagine
20
walking
minutes.
past you and you're just hearing fucking lights. Imagine
Or you
you'd be
sat having
"Can
your-
someone arrest him?
You sat having your dinner and you just have a knock at the door and it's me at the front of your door just going, I need to have a chat with you about your lights.
Are you Jehovah's? Nah. Worse.
Yes.
Worst fucking nightmare.
Sort your lights out before I put your lights out.
That's fantastic. That's a good start for you. That's not too...
It
It
is.
doesn't get like...
Well, that's it. I'm out.
If we're on that level...
I've
Okay.
got nothing else.
We're done.
We're done.
Thank
you.
Just like the podcast.
Now-
Yeah, what else is hurting your soul?
Young professionals.
What, us?
Well, no, we're not professional.
I look in the mirror every morning
not
and say to
young.
myself,
You're not young.
that's offensive. I take that. I'm offended.
Come
Thanks for listening to the podcast. No, young professionals.
Young professionals. Okay, so you can tell when you live in quite an affluent young professional suburb when people don't...
Sorry, what does that word mean? Tell? I mean affluent?
Yeah. Well, on the street, again,
Yes.
walking up, do you know what there is on the street round here?
What?
People putting out, like, printers that are 2 years old on the street for council clean-up. There's a 42-inch plasma round the corner, and people are like, oh, I don't want that anymore.
Where have you
But these
seen
are
a
the
printer?
A printer, I can point it out. If we hung out the window, I could point it out to you. There's
What,
a
you've seen?
printer-
It's like a
there's
printer epidemic on the streets of the inner west.
There's one.
There's a little body printer.
There's one. Yeah.
Everyone get for cover.
It's annoying. Why are you throwing your printer out? And I bet you that the same person that's throwing that printer out is the same person on a Saturday morning holding up a sign going like, oh, save the whales.
That is a stretch. You're like, fucking printer. You know who has that? You know who lives in this house? Ivan Milat.
It's like-
Fucking Charles Manson. It has to be. Like, the extreme you've gone to there is just uncanny.
but it's like when people go, I don't even know. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. So
His face when he said that, like he went, it's just like when people, and like he had a stroke,
just
one eye fell, and it's like the pain.
don't throw your printers out.
People, listen up.
Don't throw your printers.
You can milk an almond and don't throw your printers out.
You can't milk an almond. We've discussed that before.
Sorry, yeah. Well, young professionals are annoying. I
They
hate
are.
any young person in a suit. They just look like dodgy real estate agents.
And they always work in a space. Everything's
Shout
a
out
space.
to Erkan Ersan, the real estate agent from Erskineville. I don't live in Erskineville.
What's his name?
Erkan Ersan,
Leave it at
a
that.
real estate agent in Erskineville. It's the greatest. Imagine going for the job interview and your name's that in Erskineville. Hi, my name's Erkan. Stop there. Give me a hand. Welcome to the team. Oh, and by the way, my last name's Ersan. Stop there. You're now the president of our real estate company.
It does sound... Erkan Ershart does sound like what Erskineville would sound like if you played it backwards. Erskineville. Erkan Ershart. I like how we've got the techno. We do actually have the technology to play that.
We can do
backwards.
that.
It's funner if we just do it with his voice.
Can you do it after we do this? Can you rewind Erkan Ersan?
Yeah, why not?
Erkan Ersan. Okay, and then do
And
it.
then we'll
when
do it
we
backwards.
the
Yeah.
thing. Live podcast, people. Yeah, he's a keeper. Erkan Ersan.
Well,
I love that
kicking
man.
goals
Young
is-
professional.
Yeah.
You gotta love him. You gotta love him.
And
Anything
they'll-
else?
They work in spaces as well. Where'd you go to work? I work in a collaborative space. What does that mean?
What does that mean? I have no idea. Collaborative space.
Space just means building. It does.
It
Yeah,
does,
like-
it does,
like
it does.
I work in a design space. You're a painter.
Oh, okay. I see.
You're
what
a
you mean.
painter and
So
decorator.
you hate people who
Just having jobs and
talk
stuff.
too much.
People having jobs.
Who explain their job that sounds amazing, and then you say if you had a day on the field with them and you're like, this job is terrible.
Yeah.
But they make it sound like, so say like our job, we'd call it like, I'm a designer.
Yeah.
But you're not.
I do say that to people because I'm
You're a-
embarrassed about how shit my life is.
Do you know what? I'm going to admit it too. I do as well. I'm a designer. I'm not. I just literally enter quantities.
It's when people, when people, there's that old saying, if you put enough monkeys in a room for 1,000 years, it'll
You
write
can
Shakespeare.
cook a banana? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that as well,
I know
as
that.
well,
I know
yeah.
that. Yes.
They could learn our job quicker than that would happen. You could train a monkey to do our job.
It is scary. Think
Some
of a
gorillas,
Macca's-
the gorilla that Flea always hangs around with.
Bobo?
Don't look at me like that. That's a real thing.
Bobo?
Flea, Flea, the bass player from the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yes.
Hangs around with a
Is it
gorilla.
Bubbles or something?
It can talk. No, it can't talk, but it can do sign language. Harambe?
No, not Harambe.
He's not having a good time.
He's dead.
Well, he could be having a worse time, couldn't he?
Yeah, was it Bubbles?
Something like that.
And it talks like it
But
does
it's dead
sign
clever,
language.
though. It's dead clever. Clever?
Dead
Yeah, he's really clever, and he's trained it to do all sorts of stuff. I don't know if he's trained it. I'm assuming he hasn't. Flea's just taken
Flea
him.
is the most amazing human being ever.
He's just trained a gorilla.
I'm a really good bass player, but my main passion is teaching gorillas to speak. And put printers out on the street.
I won't put it
I
past
do that a lot. I don't think he's wore a shirt for the last 35 years.
I'm going to say...
And pajama pants is what he goes.
Let's play a game.
Yep.
I'm going to say Flea, and I want you to say the first thing that pops into your head, and I'm going to do it on the count of 3. Oh, I'll just do a 1, 2, 3, and then say the first thing that pops into your head when you think of Flea. 1, 2, 3, shirtlessness. Oh, why didn't you do it? Fucking hell!
Wasn't I supposed to tell you? Do you know what when you did that whole thing, explain. I didn't do it. Wait, I thought you were asking me.
I was, but you didn't say it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Flea, and then you were going to say
No, I said 1, 2, 3, and then you were going to say the first thing that popped into your head. When I
teamwork, listening, teamwork.
Mate, we're moving on.
What's amazing? The look I'm getting at the moment is not good.
Ruin that.
Is not good. Yeah.
Mate, speaking of Harambe,
Dicks out.
dicks out for Harambe.
Much
Let's
love.
do it right now. Mate, I had a job. I'm gonna give a bit of background
Yeah,
about
I
me.
wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind a bit of feedback and at the end of the show, but I'd like to hear a bit of the historic Chad Michael Murray Smith III rafter.
Bit about me.
Yeah, just your history, where you came from, and how you got to here
Well,
when you're a kid.
You say, I'm
What
from
he did
a
as a
town
job.
called Wakefield,
Mm.
which can trace its roots back.
Great spot.
Yeah. You know Richard, you know Richard?
Ah, yeah, Dick.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
from
a
Richard.
legend.
He's from Wakefield. No, Grand Old Duke of York. Had
Is that-
10
was
had
that all one
10,000
word?
men.
No.
Marched
no,
up
no,
to the top
no.
of the hill and he marched them down again.
Oh, God.
Did you not know that?
No. No, I
Oh,
heard that.
all right, we'll move on then.
Yeah, so he-
Anyway, I'm from Wakefield. I had a job at Quest nightclub, right?
Oh, English nightclubs are the
English
worst.
nightclub, shockingly bad. Mate,
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Quest?
the stuff I've seen. You know, here's one for you. The first shift I ever had at a nightclub, I went into the bathroom just to see if like what was going on, as you do. I went in there and there's a guy selling like the aftershave.
Perfume guy.
Yeah. I didn't realise that was a thing.
Oh, no.
I legged it out and grabbed one of the bouncers and I was like, there's someone in the bathroom selling aftershave.
For
The guy, the bouncer ran in and then came out and was like, you dickhead.
Are you
Fucking
serious?
works here.
You said there's a guy in there.
There's a
selling
guy in
perfume.
there selling aftershave.
Call
I'm
the
thinking-
cops.
Yeah, I'm like, you go in there. Nah, didn't know. I didn't know that.
I would have. When was your next job? I would have fired
No,
it.
I obviously.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, didn't know that. There's, they employ like low socioeconomic.
Did you just like when you walked in, were you like jaw dropped? Like, what
was
is
just
this guy doing?
How blatant is
Or
this?
were your first thought was, why didn't I think of this business idea? I've never used one of those guys.
Of course you haven't,
I do a little look like.
mate.
Good on you, pal.
£2 a squirt.
What are we still talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Quest.
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 I
The
was-
worst name, by the way.
Well, there was Quest,
Yeah,
and
Quest.
there was Mustangs next door.
Fucking
and Mustangs.
hell.
So
These
it
are the
was
worst
same bit.
names.
Well, it was the same like company, and Mustangs was where all like the 40-year-old
Owned by
divorced.
Blast.
Well, no,
Proprietary Limited.
recently divorced 2-kid
Yeah.
mum night out,
Yep.
and
yep,
she'd
yep.
be like, "Come on, love, let's go have a dance." Please leave me alone, scary lady.
Touch me.
You know when they've like got like leather boob tubes on? And like
Yeah, but do they do up in the middle?
yes, the zipper in the middle.
Oh.
Get your tits out. That type of thing.
Was everyone deaf at the club?
Yeah.
Why did you do a deaf voice?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
they can't hear us doing that. If we're going to take the mick out of anyone, we'll take the mick out
Deaf
of the deaf people.
Oh my god.
Yes.
How ironic, though.
That's good.
Yeah, so deaf
But yeah,
people
Quest,
suck.
Yeah. Oh. Mr. Eric said that. Yeah, so I got to be the monkey as well at the nightclub.
What? slow your roll.
I was the Harambe of Wakefield.
What? What a title.
Harambe of the North.
Your mum's proud.
She wasn't.
What do you mean you were the monkey?
On
So
a
after you told him that you didn't know who the guy on the clone
Yeah.
was, they called you monkey. What
Get
do
him
you
in the
mean?
suit. Tuesday night was student night, right? So everything was like a quid drinks. You'd have like a pint for a quid.
Yes, that's true.
And mate, you could get hammered on like 15 quid. It's
London's-
brilliant. But anyway, I got to wear the monkey suit because the thing was like monkey around. It was a gorilla. It wasn't a monkey. I pointed that out, and they were like, "No one cares. Get the head on." And yeah, I got to just be in a monkey suit.
My God, how sad.
I know.
No one
And do you know what
cares.
the worst
Get
bit?
the head on.
Do you know what the worst bit was as well? Is that you'd see people that I like went to school with, and they'd be like, "Oh, who's the person in the monkey suit?"
No.
And you take your head off, and they'd be like, "Your life didn't turn out the way you thought it would, did it, Dave?" And you're like,
Your
"Oh,
life stinks.
yeah." I said my name.
What did
But-
you say? Oh, fuck. What about, did anyone like any like chicks?
Yeah,
Like, were you like, oh, let's get a photo with the monkey? And you're like, ah.
yeah, because they'd always be like, "Oh," because you could get away with murder in the monkey suit, which sounds like a real bad murder mystery, doesn't it? Murder in the monkey suit.
Who did it?
Hairy, about 6 foot. Smooth palms.
was walking around with Flea, the bass player, for some reason. They both got in for free. Pretty sure it was him. Could have been Flea.
Well, yeah, you could. Yeah, you'd always get like and drunk chicks when you're sober, and they're always like,
Oh.
and especially wakey birds. They're like this. come on, let's have this photo taken with you. Oh, I bet you well ought take your head off. And they'd like grab the head and pull it off you. And then they'd look at you. And bearing in mind they look like they've been shot with Homer Simpson's makeup gun. They'd be like, ugh. And then like throw the head back. And I'd put the head back on and be like, ha ha ha. But secretly
inside
be like, oh my God.
Crying.
Yeah.
You're like sweating, but it's just tears.
I stole a few of their handbags, so I feel like I got
Oh
even.
my God. Well, you know when you first
was
started
rough.
talking about this, you said, Wakefield, really good spot. Sounds
at
like
all.
the shittest.
After a bit of Googling.
Wakey girls.
Well, I Googled today. I Googled what became of Quest.
Wagyu?
And,
Yeah.
And yeah, it shut down and it's now a mental health treatment. Mental health treatment place.
Yes!
So business is not booming.
Business is
But-
not doing well.
They have replaced it with what most of the people that did go to Quest needed, which is the head looking out.
Psychiatric help.
Yeah. Real bad.
Far
and all the
out.
bouncers were in like a weird sort of gang. There was like organised crime. One night I saw them 6 abreast lined up on the steps to the front door.
Right.
4 guys trying to get in. pissed out their heads.
How many
and,
had?
trying to fight with them. But the bouncers only had jurisdiction up to the front door. So they were trying to get the guys to come towards them.
Holy
so they
shit.
could fight them. Otherwise they'd just get done for fighting. So every now and again,
Oh, so that's
one
a
of the
tempter.
guys one of the guys had run up and they'd all grab him and like kick the shit out of him and then throw him back down. And it was like, what
They're
are you
like, how do
doing?
we tempt these guys
Yeah.
to get forward? Go get the gorilla.
Yeah. Saw a woman getting fingered in an alley behind the back of it as well.
Escalated quickly.
Christmas Eve, freezing. Mate. Talk about blue balls.
Mistletoe.
Up against the barrels out the back, 4 a.m. Christmas Eve.
Fucking hell.
She's like, get it up there.
Oh,
And you know, she was one of the recently divorced mums. She was about 110 kgs,
this is
mini skirt,
awesome.
leather knee-high boots.
I can see her.
I want you to imagine him thinning on top. He's about 30. I'm not
that me?
describing you. 5'4", short guy, white short-sleeved shirt, like a button-up
Yes.
shirt. And I don't know if it had flames, the flame pattern on it,
Fuck.
but like bad ripped jeans, like what NSYNC could wear in the mid-90s.
Ah,
That guy was,
pale as all hell. Whiter than the shirt.
yeah, third knuckle. 4 a.m. Christmas morning.
Fucking Christmas.
I got in the cab and I'm like, see ya.
Oh
Have a
my
good night.
God.
Yeah, not good. But
That was all done in...
That's my formative years. Yeah. Mate, I think you've got a...
It all makes sense.
you know there's the Angel of the North in Newcastle?
Yeah?
I'm like the Harambe of the
Oh,
North.
fucking oath you are. You're something. You went on the quest to find your inner gorilla.
I tried finding
And you
pictures.
found it behind a fish and chippy
I tried finding pictures of it, but I couldn't find any.
of the lady, of the
Well,
girl.
no, of me, because they used to take photos. There were a photographer in the club that would take photos
Oh.
of people with the gorilla.
How long are you in this suit for?
Fucking ages. In a nightclub, it was about 90 degrees in that suit.
It's in the mess. You would have been so hot.
It was insane. So hot.
What were you on? What wage?
$4.20 an hour.
Better than now.
Not far off.
Go back.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
amazing.
can't get shot.
That was incredible.
Yeah, so that's me.
It makes a lot of sense. God, I'm sweating.
Have you got,
As usual. Have I got what?
have you got a top 10?
Top 10. Top 10. Yes, I do, David.
good.
Oh, I said your name too. For God's sake.
Really clearly.
This top 10 has been sent in again
Get in.
by a friend of ours. Let
Friend
me,
of yours, I don't have any over here.
Oh, that's right. His name's Flea. No.
Is it Rafiki?
It is a man who's calling himself Doodle A Barkus.
Doodle what? Doodle abacus?
Doodle Abacus, but like pronounced Doodle A Barkus. Oh my God. It's good that we're getting serial killers as our...
We'll move on from the name.
Inner West Conformist. Love the pod, boys. Here's a quick-fire top 10 for your perusal. I was hoping it would eradicate my Heaney's hangover. It did not. So I'm switching to rum. So here we go.
See what
Doodle Abacus. Doodle's top 10. Just like saying doodle. 1. Would you rather have a mung eye or a cleft palate?
Cleft palate. No.
But
That's
it's at both. It's at both options are at their extreme. So mung eye is one eye Sydney, one eye Perth. Cleft palate is proper hair lip. Like it looks like you've been in a bad fly fishing accident. Doodle is way too funny. I don't even need an answer. I just see the fly fishing. No.
Mung eye. Punter's eyes.
Would you take punter's eyes?
I'd go punter's eyes.
What are you talking about? What, you'd want to look like that?
What, you'd
Like
rather...
you wore the gorilla suit your whole life.
You'd look like... you'd rather a palate that's cleft?
I can just grow a mustache.
A mustache.
A mustache. I'd take the palate.
Alright, I'd go mung eye.
Could we clear that?
Yeah.
2. At what age do you stop running for the bus?
Never run for a bus.
Ever?
Never run for public transport. Ever. 2 things in life.
What?
Always wear clean undies. Never run for a bus.
So even if you do the slow down if you miss it?
There is nothing worse than running for a bus.
You fucking dickhead! Is that what you say out the window?
Mate, no, just, what are you doing? 1, why are you getting a bus? What are you doing on public transport? Drive, get a car.
3. Multiple choice. This is brilliant. This guy's way too funny. Doodle Abacus. It's hurting my soul. Maybe we do you want to do the whole top 10 or you want to do 5 and then 5?
Come on, hit me.
3. Multiple choice. What's your preferred euphorism?
What? You preferred euphorism?
Uxnein Heisenschnitzel. I am German, yeah? Multiple choice. What is your preferred euphemism for letting someone know your partner is menstruating?
Is it multiple choice or can I just give you it now?
A. Aunt Flo is visiting. B. The painters are in. C. She's up on blocks, which is by far the best. D. Liverpool are playing at home this weekend. Or E. None of the above. It's an abhorrent conversation that should never be had. Shame on you for asking.
F.
What is F?
On the blob.
Ah, that is a
Also, I just want to
classic.
point out that this is why 98.6% of our listeners are male. According to YouTube. And also, big up to the 2% of you that are listening from Nicaragua.
Oh, Tico and Suchi.
Nicaragua. Going
Love
on.
you guys.
Yep.
Keep the Nick. Keep on trucking. Question 4. What is the oldest item of clothing you own? The gorilla suit. It's still got it.
No, I don't own it anymore, but I reckon my girlfriend's got T-shirts that she wears to bed that I bought when I'd have been about 13.
Jesus.
Fact. Quicksilver.
What do they look like?
Quicksilver T-shirts. Some of them are still in decent nick. I could wear them and I'd look better than you do.
Why are you insulting?
How many holes has your T-shirt got?
How am I in a relationship? I don't get it. Yeah, I've also got that you don't know a hypercolor Obama 08 top with a peace sign. We'll have to get a photo for the profile pic. It's the greatest thing I've ever bought. $5. Can't go wrong. Number 5. What's the deal with the phrase "I wouldn't give him the time of day"? Is there anyone who wouldn't? Is there anyone who you wouldn't literally give the time of day to? And how would the situation arise or even affect him? I wouldn't give him the time of day.
Well, you know when you're a kid and you're at school and you've got like your mate, you said to your mate who's got a watch on. He's one of them kids. You go, "What time is it?" And he goes, "Time Watchers started having babies, so everyone could afford one."
Never heard that.
So there was a kid at my school who did that.
Oh my god.
So I wouldn't give him the time of day. If I met him again, and he went, "Oh, what time is it, mate?" I'd be like, "Go fuck yourself." You know who you are if you're listening to this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Saw him in Quest a few nights.
Flea. Quest. I fucking love that place. So what's the deal with yes? Question 6. Would you rather your daughter marry a street performer or a mobile phone salesman? Which is worse? Street performer.
Do people sell mobile phones anymore?
Yeah. Yeah. There's mobile phone guys. The dodgy ones, mate.
Yeah, or like mobile phone case.
And you're not going
salesman.
to an iPod. What are those places called for Apple? Apple stores.
An Apple store. No, yeah.
Genius Bar.
No, street performer.
You'd go a street performer.
No, I don't want her to marry a street performer.
Oh, how fucking
They always think
annoying.
they're hilarious. I know we do this podcast.
They
but
move their
like,
elbows a lot, and like their body's like, hey.
you could,
So what they are? Zany.
yeah,
And fuck zany.
and they do this a lot. Hey,
Wow, now. Whoa, look at me. I can juggle 3 swords.
and then they walk around with a hat, wanting money. Mate, get a real job.
7. If you were given unlimited funding, coaching support, and 4 years to train, which Olympic sport would you be best suited to have a crack at? Winter or summer? I thought, when I read this from Dick Doodle-Abarcus, Dick for short, I thought, fuck, he'd have something
Shot put.
awesome.
Now, do you know what I really want to be good at?
What?
Javelin.
Yeah.
Because I reckon it's the only Olympic thing now that I go, that's real. You know what I mean? You know when you get someone, you got swimming forwards, swimming backwards, swimming sideways, swimming backwards doing 2 lengths, swimming backwards doing 2 lengths one way, and then do another length.
I
swimming
see what you
sideways
mean.
one way.
Yeah, like yeah. There's only one way to throw a javelin.
Javelin. You're throwing a spear. Who can throw this spear the farthest?
I like that.
Everyone else, go home. That's not a real thing.
That is really
Michael
good.
Phelps have won 19 gold medals for doing the same fucking thing 19 times.
Yeah. That is amazing.
One of them was for 50 though, and one of them was for 100. It's the same thing. It's not impressive that you can swim twice the distance. Oh, you're an Olympic fucking swimmer. Of course you can.
Yes.
Go home.
Oh my God, he's so angry. These are great. Question 8. Baths?
I've not had a bath in about...
I haven't had a bath since I was 3.
Yeah.
And that bath I had with my dad when I was about 14, which was really
Uncle
weird.
Brian.
Yeah, Uncle Brian and Dad, all 3 of us are in there. And I was like, whose foot's that?
Yeah, no, I've not had a bath in ages. I'm a shower man.
I'm a straight shower man.
I reckon I could get in my sink. My apartment's got a big sink. If I ever wanted like a sports bath, I could get in that.
Imagine if I walked in, you were in there. Sorry, just rinsing off. I wouldn't know what to do. That's amazing. Yeah, I haven't had a bath for a long time. It's too long.
Yeah, what do? You get in there and you spend half an hour burning your ass and your balls as you're lowering yourself in.
How disgusting is this? I have a friend who sits in a bath and pre-preps his dinner, but he puts a wooden board in front of him and cuts his food
What's his name?
in the bath.
What's his name? His name needs to be out there. What's his name?
Hammer.
Hammer.
That's all I'll say. Hammer. Hammer.
Mate, if you're listening to this, we need to have a chat.
Grow up.
Yeah. Oh.
Imagine eating that food and he goes, oh yeah, it took some time. I had a bath. And
Steamed veggies. What do you steam it in? Just my balls sweat.
Oh, I can taste it. Salty.
Oh.
9. If you could obliterate any country and its inhabitants, which country would you get rid of?
Panama.
Sorry? Who?
Panama. Have you not thought of that before?
Just get rid of Panama.
Panama.
Why Panama? Why did that jump out so quick?
Panama or...
You say that really weird too. Like you're actually saying Panama.
Panama.
What hurts you about Panama?
Oh, Tonga. Panama
Oh my
Tonga.
God! I love why? I want to get rid of America.
Oh, well, that's not good, is it?
Make
Think about it.
Gra-
What does
America
Panama do?
great again?
Panama has a
Blow
canal.
it up.
Panama has a canal.
Mm.
Well, good reason to keep it. No one cares. Sail around the bottom bit again. Tonga, that's going to be underwater in a few years anyway.
Do you know how scary Tongan people are?
Yeah, I know. But
Go with the
do you know
safe
what? I reckon I could outrun any of them. If they got hold of me, they'd crush me like an egg. But I could outrun them.
Great answer.
No, Tonga's going to be
I don't
underwater
know what
anyway,
I'd get
so
rid of. I'd get rid of like
It's probably best not to answer.
North Koreans.
Oh, but you're going
This
for
is
like the
so
obvious.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I am.
I don't like Donald Trump. I don't like Kim Jong-un. Mate, get rid of Greenland. What are you doing?
What do they bring?
Tarmac
What do
it.
they bring to the table?
Tarmac it.
Liechtenstein. What are you doing?
Did you know? Here's a good fact about Liechtenstein.
Sure.
They make more false teeth than any other country in the world.
Holy shit.
Fact.
They're bringing something.
They're bringing something.
How
You don't want to get rid of them.
How in God?
Panama's got a canal. Tonga's got... We don't know.
So Panama and Tonga are answers.
Yeah.
Lock in Panama and Tonga. Eddie, thanks. 9, 10, 10. Last question. Scenario time. Scenario. You awake to the news that a carload of celebrities / public figures have driven off a cliff and perished. There are no survivors. Who do you hope is in the car? Kyle Sandilands.
Is it a 5-seater?
Everybody in Tonga?
Kyle's driving.
Kyle.
Kyle's driving. Who's in the front passenger seat next to Kyle Sandilands?
I was going to put Kyle strapped to the bonnet.
Who's the chick?
On fire.
Who's the old dude who's from Melbourne? Bear with me. Old dude from Melbourne. Really small. Old.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Ugly.
Old and ugly.
Dates hot girls.
Oh,
Bill
Eccleston.
Eccleston.
Bill Eccleston.
What's his name?
Yes.
What's his name?
Tom Eccleston? Tim Eccleston? He's had a wife called Bryn.
Anyway, his girlfriend.
He's in.
No, not him. His girlfriend.
Oh, she's in. The one that,
Socialite. What's her name? Gabby Gecko.
she's in the car. She's in the passenger seat.
She's in the passenger seat. Airbag's gone off. Snapped her neck.
What car's he driving?
1998 Peugeot 206
Good engine.
rally spec. Middle seat with the lap belt cut clean in half. Who's in that position?
Oh,
Shane Warne.
yeah.
Imagine if Shane Warne
I want-
died. That would be
I want
the
to
greatest
keep
thing.
alive 90s Shane Warne, but these days he's not good.
I don't want to keep... I hope Shane Warne dies in a car accident because it's just really bad. No, do you know what annoys me about Shane Warne? Is the fact that every photograph he takes, his lips are like weirdly pale. He puts like
They're
lipstick
like-
on them.
yeah.
It's like he's got zinc
And they're whiter than
constantly on
his
lips.
skin.
I'm doing his face.
Oh,
You can imagine
he's
it.
a fucking legend.
Yeah, but he's in the middle.
Okay.
Next to him, who have we got?
Next to him, like a Mike Baird.
Mike Bird.
Mike Baird's in the left.
He's
It's too easy though. I want some weird ones. You know what I mean?
Slash from Guns N' Roses. It doesn't
I
have to-
really thought you had one where I was going to go, yes.
It doesn't have to be.
Mate, he's one of the coolest rock stars of all time.
He's not Dave Grohl from the Fooies. Triple M. All the M's. Slash. Next.
know what I think the answer is? It's Kyle Sandilands, but you put his head in the driver's seat.
Yep.
You put his legs in the passenger. You put one arm in the back left, one arm in the back right.
In
and then his
fairness,
carcass
you'd
right
struggle
in the
to
middle,
fit him into
and
most
right
cars.
on the front. Die, Kyle, die. That's my answer.
I think we might get sued. He's annoying.
He's the worst person in the world, my
You
friend.
reckon?
Yes.
Let's talk about him for a minute. What do you like about him?
Everything.
Oh, there we go. Anyway, thank you for listening. His girlfriend, Imogen.
I don't know who it is.
Doesn't the person who sent this top 10 in work for the station that
I don't
he
know.
works for? I think he does. Oh, no, he moved. He's
Doodle
now with
Abacus.
Kiss 106.5.
He sounds like a real estate agent from around here.
Doodle-abacus.
Thank you, Doodle Abacus, for that top 10. It was fucking awesome.
It was.
And you're a special man. You're very funny and you're one of a kind. Thank you very much. Please keep sending them in, people.
Yeah, definitely.
They are all time. That one was way too funny for us.
Yeah. I mean, don't make us look bad.
No. Make them not as funny.
In like 10 podcast time, we'll be like, oh, actually, we've been saying that it's all people sending stuff in, but it's been us all along.
Hey!
No,
Our
it's
podcast.
not. It's not. Most of it is other people.
Number one thing before we put this out. Ersan. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you very
Thanks so much.
Thank you to our sponsors as well, who now appear on our podcasts.
Hula.
Hula, we've got Hula and other ones. I mean, let's not say them because we don't know who they are yet.
Hula Valentino's.
Netflix sponsored our last podcast.
Will you be watching the Mike Bird series?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we might actually have something on Mike Bird.
Yeah.
A special on him. We don't know when that's going to be, but...
It's coming up.
Yeah.
He needs to be specialed.
Watch his space.
Yeah. Thanks so much again.
He'll probably pray for us or something. So.
Like and share.
Yep, thank you very much. Like and share. Like and share, like and share.
Like and share.
Thank you. Goodbye. Potatoes. Get them in your belly.